Hey y'all, it's your girl Siedah. I'm back with another video, and today is day 4 of recovery. Look how your girl looking. Look at all of this. Oh yes. So I just want to come up on here and give y'all an update on how I'm doing. You know, am I experiencing some pain? Just a little bit, but I'm up on my meds. My nurse is taking care of me. She's doing what it need to be done. All right, and now we about to get ready for this massage. So I'm gonna insert a clip. All right, but look at this body. Is it giving? What is it giving? Let me know in the comments.
So
it giving?
It's about that time to get this massage. My nurse, she's gonna be taking off my faja. Got it. See, listen, even though I'm feeling good, you still need care, guys. Like, don't cheap out on this care. All right, I'm gonna list all the information in the description box as far as, you know, what did I do for care. I want you to see this results. Oh my God. Look at that. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? What you thinking so far? Look good?
It's giving.
It's giving.
It's giving what it's supposed to give.
If your nurse ain't hyping you up, you got the wrong nurse. Okay? It's giving, y'all. Oh my God. Okay, so for the faja's off, and I want to show y'all my ad boards. I have started wearing my ad boards and my phone. You know I'm hard-headed, I don't listen. But I want to show y'all the results. Come look at this. Look at the stomach. Now, if y'all know me in real life, y'all know I had a little stomach. Look at this. Y'all see that? Look at that. Y'all see that weight?
Ow,
It's
giving
on?
snatch.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it?
it's
Give
not
it to
even
'em.
give it. Okay.
Hello. All right, let's get this massage going. You ready?
Her massage therapist. This is day 4. I told Siedah that she is a very good candidate for surgery. As you can see, she has little to no bruising, which is crazy. And she heals really well. So she just have a little bruising here, but you see it's giving. Like look at this, it's beautiful. And then over here, she just has a little bruise in there, and she just wanted to show you guys how her back is looking. She has absolutely no bruising on the back, as you all can see. So she's doing really well. And she has 3 incisions on the back. She have 1 here, 2, and then 3. And then she has 2 on the dump, right? 1 and then 2.
Okay, we're here in Miami. You just got your surgery. You're looking so good. Yes. Give it to the girls.
Yes.
Okay, so we want to know about your surgery from the beginning to the end. So you need to just spill all the tea.
Okay, I'm gonna clock the tea where the tea need to be clocked. I'm gonna
Yes.
spill the tea. So, Dr.Dowbak. Now, I've been following Dr.Dowbak on Instagram for some time. I've been following her work. I've been watching the Dowbak dolls. So, I've always known about Dr.Dowbak. And one day I was just like, let me call Dr.Dowbak and see what's going on. So, I called, no matter of fact, I'm lying. One day I DM'd Dr.Dowbak, and that was like years ago. And then nothing ever happened from it. Me and Dr.Dowbak was talking, nothing ever happened. So recently I re-DM'd Dr.Dowbak, and she was like, Siedah. And I just thought it was so amazing that she knew who I was. So I was like, yeah, it's me. So make a long story short, the lady from the clinic gave me a call. Her name was Anna, and that's how I met my surgery coordinator, Anna. So she gave me a call, and you know, she walked me through the process on what I need to do and how everything is gonna be. And literally, when I tell you, I called her every single day. She spoke to me on the phone, and she was just a breath of fresh air. She was like a homegirl. I would call and be like, Anna, how you doing? And she's like, I'm doing fine. And then we just kept on talking. I caught so much the day of pre-op when I went in there. You know, they never saw me. So the day of pre-op when I went in there, they just heard my voice. And everybody was like, oh, Siedah. Because I caught so much. But yeah, that's what happened.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me your experience with Dr. Dowbak.
Okay, so Dr. Dowbak. Now listen, before I went to go see Dr. Dowbak, I already was thinking about, okay, how am I going to look? Who do I want to look like? So this is when I was asking different people, who do you think I should look like? Do you think So I came to the conclusion that I want to look like Tammy Rivera.
Yes.
Okay. So I was like, okay, you know what? I like the small top, big bottom type things, thick legs. Let me look like Tammy Rivera. That is going to be my inspiration. And so the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, look, when I meet the queen, I'm going to tell her she the queen. I'm going to let her know that I'm a fan and that I want to look like Tammy Rivera. I was going to show her a picture on my phone. So pre-op, I thought I was going to meet Dr. Dowbak. I didn't. So for pre-op, all I did was handle the paperwork. I didn't take no labs. I didn't do a drug test. I didn't do a pregnancy test. Pre-op is literally like you have to give them your debit card or your credit card, whatever payment you use. You have to fill out all the questionnaires, all the paperwork, and that's it. Okay, and I asked for my medication because Pressure Point, my nurse from Pressure Point told me make sure I get my medication the day before. So I asked for my prescription, and that's when I got my prescription. But so for pre-op, you don't meet the doctor. You meet the doctor the day of surgery. So, okay, so boom, we at pre-op, I do all the paperwork, I pick up my medication, and then the next day is surgery day, I meet Dowbak. I was like one of the first people, they say. I arrived there around 8 o'clock. My nurse took me around 8 o'clock. I could not bring my phone to the bag, so I couldn't get any footage, as y'all know already. And I was just waiting in the room. I had to get undressed. I had to use, like, they took my urine sample so they can test for drugs and they can test for pregnancy. And then after that, I met with Dowbak. Now, they was like, okay, Dowbak is ready to see you. So I'm scared. I'm like, okay, Dowbak is ready to see me. Like, oh my God, like, I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, Dowbak is ready to see me. What am I going to say? So I'm walking in there, and I go see Dowbak, and I literally froze. Like, I could not speak. Well, I could speak, but I just did not say much. I didn't talk about nothing. Like, no, Dowbak didn't ask me what I want to look like. The only thing Dowbak asked me was like what I do for a living. So once I said I'm in the military, that sparked the conversation about Dowbak being in the Navy, or was it, or Air Force? She was either in the Navy or Air Force as a commander, and then I told her I was a commander. So we just started talking about that. And that's the only thing we started talking about. So Dowbak was sitting in her chair, and she was marking on my body, like where she was gonna suck the fat out, I guess. I never once told her I want hips, never once told her I want a big booty, never once told her nothing. The only thing the nurse said was, hey, don't forget her chin, because she's also getting chin lipo. So when she said that, she was like, look up. So I looked up, and she just marked on my chin, and then I was like, okay. So then Dowbak, so they took me out the room, and then a gentleman came in. So when the gentleman came in, he was a tall black guy, right? And I'm like, okay, who this? So he came in, and we started talking or whatever. And he was like, where you from? I said, I'm from New York. And you know, when people ask me where I'm from, I always say, where you from? So he was like, I'm from Trinidad. I said, oh, so you eat roti? And he was like, yeah, what you know about roti? So I said, well, you know, I'm from New York. You know, New Yorkers, we know a little bit about everything, all cultures and blah, blah, blah. And we had a good conversation. I told him I was so thirsty. So he gave me this IV of liquid, right? And, you know, I'm scared of needles. So I was like, oh, my God, it's going to hurt. He's like, calm down. It's not going to hurt. So he gave me the IV of liquid. It was like I was freezing once he started putting this IV in me. I was cold. So then I want to say he left the room, and I want to say about 10 minutes later, he's like, come with me. So I walked with him. I moseyed him down. I walked with him into the room, and he was like, lay down. Now, I'm butt booty naked. Okay, I'm butt booty naked except for some socks. Okay, and I'm like, I'm cold. And he's like, okay, don't worry, I got you. He took out this like milky substance, right? And it was in like a syringe, and he shook it up or whatever. It looked like milk, and he put it inside the IV, and all I remember was a nasty taste. And I wouldn't say what the hell was that, but all I remember was like a nasty taste. And as soon as I was gonna say something, I remember just closing my eyes, and I fell asleep. That's how he gave me the medicine. So when I woke up, he was the first person on my mind. I'm looking for the guy. I'm like, where he at? Because, you know, we was having a conversation. Next thing you know, he put this in me. I'm asleep. And boom, that's what happened.
Okay, well, how was your experience when you woke up?
Okay, so when I woke up, was I in pain? I was in pain. But the only thing I kept on thinking about was I have to pee. So I kept on saying, I have to pee, I have to pee, I have to pee. And mind you, I'm laying on my stomach. So they was like, okay. So they gave me a bucket, and I wind up getting on my knees. Mind you, I get up on my knees by myself, all right? So I get up on my knees, and I peed in the bucket. I had to pee.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so after you had that experience, how long did it take them to call your nurse for you?
Okay, so see, that is weird because I was literally laying there, and I was like, where's my ride? Where's my ride? And it was like, oh, she's coming. And next thing I know, she was there. Like, I don't remember really getting to the car. I don't remember getting off the table. I don't remember who walked me to the car. I don't even remember being in the car. I just remember her coming and me in the car. And speaking of pressure point, I have her here with me. So we're going to add her into this conversation so she can tell you her perspective on what happened.
What's up, YouTube family? This is here from Pressure Point. I have been taking care of Siedah and being here throughout her entire journey for surgery and for the recovery process. So I'm going to tell you my experience from my point of view. So I took her to surgery. It was around 8 o'clock in the morning. She had to be there. And of course, you know, once you get the surgery, you don't go in right away, as she explained. You have to see the doctor. You know, you should tell them exactly what you want, or they should ask you what you want. And then they will you back in. So her surgery may have started at around 9. I got the first call at 11:30 that she would be ready shortly. Once I arrived at the facility, I did have to wait maybe about 20 minutes. And that's when the nurse, they brought her out. And of course we got her, you know, settled as much as possible. And then I brought her to the recovery suite, which is where we are right now. Now, I don't know if she remembered, but we're about 15 minutes away from Dr.Dowbak's office. I think she asked me, how far are we there yet? Maybe 20 times.
Was it 20 times?
It may not have been there. But she was like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? But she was really good. That was the only thing. But she's really a soldier for real, because she really wasn't. She didn't seem as if she was in pain, but I know that she was. That's the reason why she was asking, like, how far away are we? But the experience overall with the process of picking her up, it wasn't too bad. I did have to wait a little long, like I said. But I think she wanted me to tell you guys a little bit about Pressure Point, which is the name of my business. We're a luxury recovery. We have luxury recovery suites, and we also do mobile massages, which is lymphatic drainage, aka post-op massages. So we come to you if you're in a hotel, Airbnb, any place that you're located, we travel to you, or the massage therapist travel to you. We also have recovery suites, which this lady here, she is in the VIP suite, where she has the entire unit to herself, and she get that private one-on-one care.
And let's insert a clip right now of the VIP suite.
Yes. Welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed the entire view of the unit. So we wanted to talk a little more about what is included with the recovery stay or your recovery suite with Pressure Point. So like I was saying earlier, Saida, she is in one of the VIP units,
yes,
which she has the entire unit to herself. So this is perfect for anyone who may be traveling with someone, or for, let's say, for someone who really just like to be by themselves. They're very private. They don't want to share space with other women or other ladies. So this is perfect for you. Or if you have a family, you could just enjoy the entire unit by yourself or with someone. And all of our packages or all of our suites are all inclusive. So it does, we do provide you with 24-hour care, private care, and that's one-on-one. We do have 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and our cabinets are stocked with snacks. So let's say if you feel a little hungry or you want something in between, you can always go there to eat. We provide transportation to and from post-op and pre-op. We also do airport pickup. We have the in-house massages, so there's no need, literally, after you have your surgery, you don't have to go anywhere. We have everything for you. We also have it stocked where if you need anything extra that you did not come with, like we have chuck pads or puppy pads, as you call them. We have medication, over-the-counter meds. So we have fajas, any and everything that you can think of, we have. So if you guys want more information, So if you guys would like more information on booking for one of the recovery suites, either the VIP suite or our other 2-bedroom suites, you can send a text to 305-684-5124 and text Saida sent me. That way we can give you the VIP special that we have going on when you are referred by Saida. Also, you can follow us on Instagram at Pressure Point 2.0, and also we do provide consultations. So let's say if you have any questions or you just don't feel comfortable, because having surgery is literally a journey. So sometimes you need that support, or you need somebody to kind of be there to answer some of the questions or guide you along the way. Mm-hmm. Feel free to give us a call. We can set up a consultation. I do consultations like 15 minutes. So any questions that you have or any way that we can provide any assistance for you prior to surgery, we're more than happy to do that. And I believe that is all that we have.
Yes, and I want y'all to see this body. So the next clip, y'all gonna see this body. Okay, look, guys, this is the results.
It's
Is
given.
it given?
Turn to the side so I can see.
Ooh.
Yes.
And I got my board in. If I didn't have my board in, it would definitely be smaller. Look at these hips. What is it giving?
Y'all tell her what it's giving. Ow.
See, that goes to show you this is proper care because nobody can do all of that at 4 days post.
Ain't nobody dropping on
like it's high.
Y'all like this though? Yeah. So we just want to show y'all this is what you get. Like, comment, subscribe.